Brad Burnett, President of CreditSense, home of the 8 Steps to 800 Plus Credit Score Optimization Program. In this video, I want to talk with you about revolving account balance to limit ratios. Now, your balance is the amount you owe, and your limit is the maximum you can spend. Your balance to limit ratios are also known as your utilization ratios. Now, most of us intuitively know that if we run our credit cards up to their limits, we will negatively impact our credit scores. But what most people don't know is that there is an ideal balance to limit ratio for each account. So when you optimize your accounts to those ideal ratios, you will actually get the most credit score points possible. To know what the exact number is requires in-depth analysis of your entire credit profile by an expert, like one of our trained credit advisors. So let me give you some of the major benchmarks to aim for when you begin paying down the balances on your revolving credit lines. The first major benchmark is 50%. Your credit score will typically improve gradually as you begin paying down your balances, and then as you pay them below 50%, you see your first real bump in your credit score. The next benchmarks are 35% and 25%, where you will again see those little additional bumps. After 25%, you'll see the next big bump at 10%. Now, we also know that with all things considered equal in your credit profile, when you can get at or near 7% balance to limit ratios, you will see the greatest yield in your credit score points. It's important to remember that when it comes to balance to limit ratios, there's a balance to limit ratio for each individual account and an aggregate balance to limit ratio for all of your accounts in your revolving account portfolio. Aim for those benchmarks and you'll be able to watch your credit scores improve. I'm Brad, teaching you about balance to limit ratios, and this makes credit sense to me.